So today, I guess when the going get tough, the tough get going. What are you gonna do? Push, keep going harder. So I was a little bit disappointed, and I wanted to share this with you guys because sometimes disappointment is a part of every journey, especially when it comes to fitness. And I was a little bit disappointed, even though I started off strong. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna do like a total of, we're on the 4th week and everything is good to go. But I gotta confess to you guys, okay? So as much as I got back into my workout routines and started to get all my activities in order, and I was saying I'm gonna do 4 days out of the week gym. Well guys, I'm here to tell you I'm about to do 5 days out of the week, maybe a 6-day week this week, because my confession is I messed up. I had a cookie. Okay, now everybody is different. Some of you guys maybe don't have a scenario that I have, and basically you have all your stuff down packed. Right now I'm coming out of Walmart on a Walmart Spark, and it is definitely busy up in here. But I just wanted to come on just to let you guys know that sometimes we get so disappointed, we get overwhelmed when we plan one thing and something else happens in the process, and we tend to try to beat up on ourselves. So that's what I was doing, and I said to myself, you know what, I ain't doing that no more. This week I had a 4-day straight week where I got onto my fitness routine, got everything going for me, and all of a sudden, guys, I came to the point where I just messed up on that one day that I had a cookie and a little bit of ice cream. Yes, I know I shouldn't have the cookie and ice cream, but I had it. That's just part of life. So I'm here to let you guys know that disappointment is just part of every journey. You're gonna have those good days, you're gonna have those bad days, you're gonna have those days you just got to start all over again, and it's okay. It's okay to start over. It's not like a crime. Yes, you feel a little bit disappointed because we be in the flesh sometimes. You're like, oh my God, I was great on this progress, I was going so good, and all of a sudden you had a cookie. Well, Paulette, why you had a cookie? I don't know why I had the cookie. I don't know. I just felt for it. I was so excited. Guys, I did, I worked out on Saturday. I worked out on Monday. It was Tuesday. It was Wednesday. I was just going for it, just all into it. I was focused. And then a few days ago, I had a cookie. And instead of beating up on yourself and realizing that disappointment is part of a journey, that's the growth process. So what is it that Paulette's going to do? Paulette's going to keep going. And yes, I'm going to shift up my routine a little bit and probably just add in an extra day or two just to burn it off, because I was going so good, guys. And then, you're going to have those doubt moments where it's going to start creeping in on you, like, you know what, Paulette, maybe you should just give up. But let me tell you about that story about this cookie girl. So my husband went to Costco and got us these hot homemade Costco cookies. Okay, let me tell you, that they have a chocolate chip up in wicked chocolate chip. I'm gonna tell you, that's what I'm gonna call it, the wicked chocolate chip cookie. And I said to myself, I'm doing good. I'm not gonna jump on here and go ahead and mess up my little focus that I already had. We did all that big talk, resetting, yeah, let's reset and everything. So I said to myself, I said, well, the cookies is in the house. And then on top of the cookies, ice cream is in the house as well. Remember that butter pecan that I bought, that I said it was for my husband, and all of a sudden I'm looking at it cross-eyed like, you know what, maybe I should taste a little bit. So long story short, guys, he brought these cookies. They were warm too. I said, I'm not going to eat no cookies. I had a great workout on Tuesday. I'm just going to refocus myself and get all in there and not mess up the plan, because I want to stay focused on my journey. And then all of a sudden, guys, I was minding my own business, started to read, getting the scriptures together, and all of a sudden, I heard something said, Paulette! And I was like, who's calling me? And they said, Paulette, it's me. And I said, huh? And I was like, it's me, the cookie. He said, come over here. I'm all the way on the other side of the house. And I was like, oh, the smell of the cookie just was calling me. And in my mind, I was just hearing it say, come over here, eat me, eat me. Guys, I walked over to that cookie and I say, what cookie? Why are you calling me? And he said, eat me. Well, guys, that's all I needed to hear. I went over there to that little container and I opened that thing up and I eat that cookie. And now I'm here letting you guys know how disappointed I am because I shouldn't have had the cookie. I should have put the cookie onto the side and tell it, no, I'm not going to eat you. But because I crumbled, I give in to the temptations of the cookie. So here I am, guys. I'm not even going to go on the scale this weekend because I basically had me a cookie and then I had some ice cream. So what I will do when I fell short is I'm going to come back and I'm going to double down. So I'm going to add in tomorrow's workout and then I'm going to add in Saturday again. So that way I can try to, level out all that extra calories that I shouldn't have in the first place. Who's up in here? I'm driving, guys, so if I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm seeing not your normal girl. Hi, not your normal girl. Welcome into Life with Paulette. Hope all is well with you. Hope all is well, guys. Oh my goodness, where am I? Give me a second, guys. Let me learn all these different scenario here. I'm learning all of this. Let me see. Oh, there it is. There we go. And we're gonna do that. How about that? There we go. All right, guys. So I'm back. I just wanted to read you guys since I'm on the highway. Hello, Adriana Vergara. Welcome in, Adriana Vergara. Life with Paulette. Hope all is well. But yeah, I wanted this situation with that you get whenever you get to that point where you're focused, you're going so good, and all of a sudden you drop the bucket. So I dropped the bucket today, guys, and I'm no longer going to hold that secret from you guys. I just need you all to know that your girl had a cookie or two, and I had a little bit of ice cream, and I'm repenting for that because I told myself I was going to be focused, and I wasn't. Okay, I wasn't focused. I'm refocusing myself, and I needed to tell myself that disappointment is part of every journey. Especially when it comes to my fitness, that is okay. I've been working this fitness for the longest. I told you guys last time it was about 12. And right now, the truth is that, you just want to focus on your goals, refocus yourself, and not fall off. Okay? If you even fall off a day, or you miss one workout, or you slip up, that doesn't mean that you have to erase all of your progress. And that's what I'm talking to myself and telling myself. I don't have to erase everything. I don't have to go and say, oh my God, scratch everything that I did because of one or two cookies that I had and a little bit of ice cream. I need to be able to pick myself up and basically restart the next day. Don't give myself any room of maneuvering, and just pick up yourself and keep pushing forward and not fall short. Okay? Because that's part of the growth. It was just a yield sign. It's not a stop sign. Okay? That cookie, even though called me out, and I know I give you guys a whole little story of the cookie, it still was a process where the temptation was just so thick. I mean, I already told myself, no, I moved away. I went in another room, and I still could hear, your mind is something so powerful, Even though you tell it, no, it still will do what it wants to do because it's going to tuggle on your heart. Don't even trust your heart, guys. No, because all the motivation that I had, all the focus that I had, I turned around and just over a cookie, and then I felt guilty afterwards because it's only a short pleasure. It's not a fast pleasure. That's one thing with the devil. When the devil coming around you, I just want you all to know one thing. It's going to sound good right then. It's going to feel good. He gonna put flowers on that thing that he wants you to do, and then all of a sudden when you do it, he gonna leave you and you gonna stay right there all exposed. Hi EFP, welcome in, sis. Girl, I'm talking about that cookie that I had. I had to repent for that because I felt bad. I felt really bad because Everybody had to know today at the gym that Paulette had a cookie, and they called me out for it. Made me just, you know, they just did. I had to stay accountable for it. So here I am, you know, just sitting down, having a conversation with you guys as I'm dropping off one of my Walmart Spark in between orders. And I said I was going to do my little live just to get in there, you know, get it all in there. How is everybody doing today? How are you? How is Legend? Are you back? Are you at your appointment right now, EFB? Anyway, so I was disappointed today. So when disappointment hit, I got to remind myself that it's not the sign to quit. I can't quit. It's just a signal for me to adjust myself. You know, I got to adjust myself and, you know, use it as a fuel and bounce back, guys. Whenever you fall short sometimes and you fail, acknowledge it. Just say, listen, I failed, I messed up. Pick up the pieces and keep moving. That's it. What are you going to do? I can't sit there and cry about it. All I can do is add 2 more extra days of hard work when I normally would have to sit there and do like 1 to 2. You know, by tomorrow I was finished. From today was my last day at the gym, but now I got to work out tomorrow and I got to work out on Saturday because I feel like I need to put that time in because I love a nice little homemade cookie to take advantage of me and had me eat it. So I fell short, okay? And I just felt a little fluffy after I finished it. And then I had the ice cream too. So, you know, let's see, EFP said the church. Oh, you're at the church. Awesome. Good stuff, sis. Today's prayer meeting, I'm assuming. But yeah, girl, I mean, I was like, I need to get these 10,000 steps in. Well, I have 2 days now. I don't know how you do with your 10,000 step EFP, but I'm on my 10,000 step right now, 2 days now, back to back. And today, I don't know what I did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what I did because I just felt so disappointed with those darn cookies that I went and stuffed down my throat. It felt good though. You know, it felt really good when I was eating it. I mean, all my eyes was rolling back as I was chewing on those cookies. And then to top it off, I went and had a little bit of ice cream, you know, just to do that, you know. But anyway, guys, a few mindset shifts so that you can hold on to. One will be progress, not perfection. That's number one. Oh my gosh, they're having so much traffic here today. So that way, you know, little baby step, progress. So I'm doing progress. I'm shifting it up now because tomorrow I'm gonna work out since I messed up on Tuesday. I'm gonna pull it back in. So I'll be focusing on reminding myself that it is the progress, it's not perfection. And it's okay sometimes when you drop the ball, you just pick it back up and start bouncing, baby, bounce. Bounce, baby, bounce. You know, and grace over guilt is another one too. You know, be kind to yourself. And sometimes we tend to overdo it. You know, we're overdoing it sometimes. Most of the time we overdo it because we beat up on ourselves more than others beat up on us. And we be thinking others are beating up on us when everybody else is beating up on themselves. They have no time to beat up on you. So stop being hard on yourself, pick up the pieces and keep it moving, okay? So make sure that you're thinking about being graceful to yourself, and that matters more than the guilt. So I'm no longer going to be guilty. What am I going to do about that today? Guess what? I'm going to go have a nice salad so that I can compensate myself. I'm going to compensate with a salad since I did messed up with the cookie 2 days ago. And I think that's it. So I'm not going to be guilty anymore, but I still needed to confess to you guys to let you all know that I was a little bit disappointed because I worked so good. I mean, workout was going good. Food was going perfect. And then all of a sudden, guys, I went and had that cookie. I told my husband, so you could eat the cookie and nothing bother you. Like, you know, he could eat 10 cookies and he still looked fine. However, though, here I am. I eat one cookie and I don't know what be happening, guys. I mean, the clothes just start to get mad. They just shrink. The clothes start to shrink on me. Everything just shrink up. So at the end of the day, guys, I am no longer going to be guilty after today. I now finished confessing to you guys. It's a wrap. We're done. Okay? I'm definitely having this mindset shift, and after that I'm not guilty anymore. I'm giving myself more grace. So I'm gonna eat a salad and I'm gonna go to bed, drink a lot of water and go to bed. That way you're not overdoing it. And then the other one will be restart quickly. So because today would have been my last day in the gym, since I said I was gonna do 4 4 to 5 days out of the week. I'm going to just turn around, guys, and I'm going to work out tomorrow again. So, I'm restarting quickly since I took advantage and started to repent for being, a little glutton, So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to turn around and we're going to fix that thing out by adding in extra days, so that way I'm not beating up on myself anymore, and I'm not going to be guilty anymore after this, because it's okay. It's okay to eat a cookie after a nice workout. I mean, you just don't eat another one tomorrow or the day after that. Now, once it get out of hand, it's sad. We don't want to get it out of hand. So if you drop the ball today, just a reminder to myself and to anybody else out there to drop the ball, restart quickly. So tomorrow, you pick back up, baby. You pick that ball up and start bouncing. You start bouncing. And that's about it, guys. Let's see what EFP say. I'm overweight. I need that. EFP, girlfriend, you're not alone. You're not alone. What Michael Jackson said? You're not alone. You're not alone. We all got a little extra fluff that we need to, the new word will be flooded. We all a little flooded, and we need to work on it. And I think in due time, we will work on it. But that mindset change, that shift that we all need to get, in our mindset of knowing that progress over perfection, grace over guilt, and restart quickly. Don't wait until a whole week go by and you're falling short and you're eating a cookie. Now listen to me, guys. One day out of the week that you fall short is fine. 2 days, I'll be like, okay, you're just having one of those days. But girlfriend, when you're talking about 5, 6, 7, and you could count them all on your finger, okay, we need to pull you together. We need to pull you together, and you need to get that process, get that mind shift, okay? Don't be disappointed for too long, because we all human, and we're going to be disappointed, and sometimes we take longer than others, okay? Not for too long, but it's okay to be disappointed. That means that you care enough about yourself to check yourself. So you check yourself, and that way you can focus in on trying to do better the next day. That's it. Your fitness journey is not all about perfection or being perfect, guys. It's a little bit each day that you add to yourself. Add value to yourself a little bit each day. So like I mentioned to you guys, I was disappointed that I had a cookie. Yes. That I had a little bit of ice cream that I shouldn't have. If I had the cookie, I could have waited till next week to have the ice cream, but I couldn't wait. Okay, it was just calling me, guys. I swore that was like straight temptation. But let me tell you, when the devil is after you, he is after you, and he is good and cunning too. He knows just how to get to you. So at the end of the day, I fell short. I was disappointed in myself, and I picked myself back up. I confess, because you got to acknowledge that you did something crazy. You got to acknowledge it. So I'm acknowledging to you guys to let you all know I continuously doing my 10,000 step 2 to 3 times a week. I already knocked 2 days out. On Saturday, I'm gonna knock the 3rd day out, because I gotta get it together. Okay? And then on top of that, like I was mentioning to you, perfection is not it. It's progress. Progress over perfection any day. So that's what I'm focusing on, and I'm not gonna beat up myself anymore, because I know that I want to be more graceful to myself instead of guilt. Because that's what the devil wants, and I ain't giving it to him no more. He already made me eat that darn cookie. I already eat that cookie, and I didn't need it, but I ate it anyway. So now I can't come up here and be like, hey guys, I had a perfect week, and everything was perfect. I'll be lying. So I don't want to lie with you guys no more in regards to that. I need to confess. So this is my confession now. That I had a cookie, yes. That I accomplished what I said I was going to accomplish. Well, pretty much, I got 1 more day to go. However, though, Paulette's going to finish up her 10,000 step, and you know what I'm going to do to myself, just because if we have our kids and the kids do something that they know better and they know they shouldn't have done, guess what we do? We give them punishment, right? Not punishment like in a bad punishment, but they have to take action for their actions. There's a reaction. So I'm going to give myself today as well to do an extra 10,000 steps. So whatever that cookie had into it, it would not be stuck in my flooded water that I already have on top of me. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Hey Goyo, how are you, brother? Hope all is well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Goyo say, I'm thinking on gym today, but I just ordered food. Well, Goyo, you know, if you eat your food, you can still go to the gym and get it all burned off. That way it won't count. So that's a good thing too. Like after you finish eating, go for a nice little walk. And by the time you get back, you know, it's all burned off. And it won't count for that day because you burned it off. So walking after every meal is a good thing. Do we do it? No. I know some meals I eat, I'm like, I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. I ain't trying to do too much, you know. But that's how life works, you know. EFP says yes. Greeting Goyo. Goyo says, okay, there's communicating. I need to get up and hit the treadmill in the morning. Yes, EFP. Beep beep. You need girl, you need to get yourself that accountability buddy that's gonna call you out whenever you don't show up. Okay, and sometimes you may not have the accountability buddy. You need to pull your cell phone, set the alarm, and go and do it. Get it out of the way. So, like I say, I'm beating up on me today. I'm a little bit guilty because I wanted to have a full. When I step on the scale on Saturday, I wanted to be like, oh, I did something, instead of in the back of my mind, like, oh my God, I knew I had a cookie. I knew I shouldn't have that cookie. I should have just, you know. But when I do step on the scale on Saturday, because I'm not going to be weighed down with what I've done, I'm already acknowledging it. Like, you know, I already did the action. The reactions, probably the scale's going to be up and down. But you know what? It's okay because I ain't staying there. I'm picking up. I already confessed. I already acknowledged, okay, I shouldn't have had it. Now we're going to figure out, so what are we going to do to better ourselves? We're going to pick right back up and start bouncing. Yes, she is. So I'm going to add 2 extra days in, and I'm going to add an extra day of 10,000 K so that way I could diminish that cookie and melt that thing off. Hello, Sister Brown. Welcome in. Goyo say, yeah, I know God will. I'll be there. You better, Goyo. You better. Listen, Goyo, you should have never told me what your plans was because I'm going to be checking on you. Your sister going to be checking on you. I know. I'll be right up on you like, Goyo, what's going on? Why are you even talking about the gym anymore? Why are you talking about the gym anymore, Goyo? And I need you to be holding me accountable too, because I be coming out here and be like, hey guys, I'm going to do 10,000 steps 5 days a week. Let me tell you, the last time I did that, I said, Lord, I can't wait for this to come to a final stage because I don't see me doing that again. I would never do that one again. Overzealous, big mouth. Just be like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And it was the toughest thing for a long time that I've done. When I went over there, my mouth talking about 5 days a week, we're going to do 10,000 steps, guys. You know, did I fall short? Yes, some days I fell short. I couldn't. My body was like, no. My hips, my knees, my back, everything was just kicking in like, wait a minute, Paulette. It's not it. This is not it, girlfriend. What's going on? So, like I mentioned to you guys, whenever you fall short and you're feeling a little bit disappointed, it's always great to remind yourself, have a mindset shift. Remember that progress, not perfection. Grace over guilt. And the last one, restart quickly. Don't stay there, okay? They're the 3 things that we're going to do with ourselves. Whenever we're feeling or we fall short, either you eat the cookie or you made a bad decision, don't stay there. You can stay there a little bit, just a little bit, but not forever, okay? Not forever, ever. You're only going to stay there for a little bit. You're going to check yourself, pull yourself together, and you're going to keep it moving. That's it, period. That's it. That's the whole thing. Remembering that you're joining it. Look at this guy. Now he saw that big hand, said stop, and he just rode his bicycle right straight. Imagine if I wasn't paying attention. See? You see how it is? When you're a driver, you have to pay attention for you, for the right, to the left, the back, and the front of you. You got to be, your whole 360, you need to be paying attention because you don't know one day that one person that be praying with their eyes closed while they're driving their car. You need to be able to bob and weave every once in a while, okay? But that's it, guys. That's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to come on to confess real quick to you guys that life is something. And we plan human plan, and God has other plans for us, and you know, that's just how things go. How are you guys having? What's your plans for this weekend? Let me see. Hold on, Sister Brown. Okay, you guys are just chit-chatting. Sister Brown said, greetings, Sister Brown. God bless you too, Sister Brown. God bless you, sister. Welcome in here. I appreciate you guys for dropping by. You know, today is my health and fitness day on Thursday. So I'm just going to go ahead and was letting you guys know about how disappointed I was that I was going so good for so long. 4 weeks, guys. You know, all of a sudden, guys, you know, that little moment comes where you're like overwhelmed and you're like, ugh, I guess this is it, guys. I guess I gotta just put it out there, expose the devil for what he is, so that way he can leave me alone and I can start again tomorrow. So I'm gonna add 2 more days into my routine. Tomorrow I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna lift some weights. And by the way, guys, just want you to know, I started to lift weights again, and I'm back up to where I used to be. So my loose weights, you know, the dumbbells, you know, I'm back up to 60s. So, and I can squat there. And then when I go to the gym, my UFC gym, that basically I can squat even more there, which is good. So that means my body is getting acclimated again, and I'm getting back into my squats where I can just go and just do the do, guys, do the do. But that's it. Right now I'm dropping off my products, and at the end of the day, guys, we are going to say bye-bye. So long, bye-bye. Because I have to go and finish up. I got an order in for Walmart Spark. So today I'm going to do a little bit of Spark. I was doing a little bit of Lyft too. So I'm 5 pickups to receive an extra $50. Okay, so am I gonna do it? You better believe it, girl. I'm gonna finish that up because I need that money. Okay, I need that money. Y'all that know, y'all know. September coming around, and it's going down, baby. It's going down. Oh! September's a big month for me. I just want y'all to know, not only this, I'm gonna be 1 year blessed. However, though, it's definitely going to be something that I've been waiting for a long time. And it's finally coming to a head, guys. So bear with me. I'll share it with you all later. I'll show you all the plans. But for right now, guys, I got to get my money. So you all have a great day wherever you at. I love you guys so much. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for liking the video and dropping by. For those that couldn't stay, I appreciate you guys. Goyo say I got no plans for this weekend. Yeah, I add on Saturday to my weekend, Goyo, because I knew that I came in and I did so much, you know, I did so much extra, you know, with that cookie and ice cream. I need to put some extra days in as well so that I can show, you know, I can show something on the scale. Hopefully I don't disappoint myself, because once you step on that scale, you can forget about it. Hello, Jared. Peace, EFP. Enjoy the rest of your day, sis. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, Jared, you just coming in, and I'm heading out. Happy Thursday to you too, buddy. We are talking about how you can have a mind shift whenever you're disappointed with yourself, and how you can start shifting and thinking differently. So, you know, I had 3 little tips in there, which is progress, not perfection. So if you fall off the wagon or whatever thing that you're doing, hello, Brother John, hope all is well. Make sure to leave a comment after the video. Oh, thank you. Yeah, y'all leave a comment after the video. Listen to Brother John, okay? So the 3 little tips that I had for you guys today, since I end up disappointing myself and I felt guilty about it after eating the cookie, and you know, go back and listen to the video. Actually, I'm gonna start just asking you all to, after a video, just go listen to another video. That I'll highly appreciate that. You know, instead of asking for follow me or, you know, hit a comment here or there. No, I don't want to do that. I want you all to go help me with my watch time. So bench watch my little videos so that I can get my watch time going, okay? I'm just asking you, that's all I ask for. So after this video, if y'all can just add one extra video on, I will appreciate it. Gracias. Thank you. Ni hao. All right. Hello, Sister Tanya. How are you? Welcome in. So I was disappointed in myself today because I had a cookie a few days ago and I just needed to confess. And at the end of the day, where else can you confess but here on these streets? So I'm here and basically just letting everybody know, it is what it is. And the few tips was, it's always progress over perfection. Don't focus on, don't beat up on yourself. Remember, small little steps. So if you fall off in anything, pick yourself back up. Grace over guilt. Give yourself a little bit of grace. Don't beat yourself up all the time. If you fall short or you failed at something or you're disappointed because you did something that you shouldn't have done, it's okay. Give yourself a little bit of grace and get over the guilt. Pick yourself back up and start over fresh. And the last one is you got to restart. Restart quickly. So if you fell off something yesterday, today, the day after that, just pick right up the next day again like nothing happened. That's all. That's the 3 little tips of getting our mindset shift, and that we can hold on to push us through. Don't stay there, okay? I don't want you all to fail or feel like a failure, and then you feel like you got to stay there, and all of a sudden you guys are disappointed in yourself, and then you stop the little bit of progress that you had. It all fall to waste because you did not know the little tips to get you to continuously keep moving. Okay, so I'm giving you the little tips. Remember, get a mindset shift. Mindset shift. Progress, not perfection. Grace over guilt. And last, restart quickly. Don't stay there. All right? You want to pick yourself back up and bounce, baby, bounce. Okay? Love you guys. Deuces. I'm out of here. Got to go get that shmoney.